Hi everyone, Jus4SweetZ here. Haven't been making videos for a little while, but I think I'm back. Maybe not an everyday video, but today I wanted to share with you on how to make an easy homemade French fry. And I needed to make a meal last night, and we had just gotten back from camping, and we just didn't have a whole lot left. And instead of going to the store, I'm like, I just need to use my imagination and do it on my own. So I had a bag of potatoes. So I figured I'm going to make some homemade French fries. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I have a cast iron skillet here with canola oil in it. Now you can use vegetable oil or you can use coconut oil if you want to. I have it, I don't know, just to where it's going to cover the fries. So maybe a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch high in the oil. It's heating up right now. You want that oil to hit about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And that way it'll make the perfect French fry, and they cook in about 5 minutes. So I have a plate with a paper towel here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slice my potatoes. You want to have a paper towel ready to take the fries out and put them on to absorb some of that grease, and then whatever seasonings you want to put on top. So I'm going to put that to the side. Let's go ahead and let's start slicing our potato. Now the way I do it, I'm going to try to get a little bit closer here for you, is I just do thin slices, very thin, maybe about a 1/4 of an inch thick, down the potato. Now I'm just going to show you one potato. I'm actually going to make these for my daughter for lunch. And these turned out so good. My family just loved them. And so I don't know how much I'll be buying frozen fries anymore. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to line up some of the potatoes. Just like so. So I have 3. And do the same thing this way. We're going to make little like shoestring type potatoes. So maybe a 1/4 an inch down. And that's just going to make the perfect fry. And these cook up really well. Now one thing you could do is you could put these on a paper towel and let them air dry a little bit. But the longer they air dry, the more they turn brown because all the air hits the potato. So I'm going to make these fairly quick. Now, like I said, this is an easy version of a French fry. There are different versions out there. Go ahead and check those out. But this one I was able to whip up pretty quick and make us a really delicious dinner. I actually made us there's a restaurant here that sells something called Kick-Ass Fries, and I'll have to share that with you on another video. But basically you smother it in barbecue sauce and shredded pork, and they were quite divine. So right now I'm just going to show you the fry version, and I waste no part of the potato. I go ahead and just slice it all up because to me it all tastes good. Now the way you can test it is to either put a thermometer in and test your oil, or I always just do the fry trick, which makes it a little bit easier for me. And that's just to take one of my fries, throw it in, and see if it starts sizzling. And it's sizzling perfect. So I'm going to turn it down just a tad because I don't want it to be too hot. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to just put those fries in there slowly. Now be careful, you don't want to get burned. This oil is very hot. So go ahead and put that in there. And you can use a spider if you want to. I think that's what it's called. I found it easier with these to just use a pair of tongs. So this is the way you can do it on your stovetop if you don't have a deep fryer and get the same effect. So I'm going to go ahead and just move those around so they're kind of just single leveled. So I basically do about one potato at a time. These are small to medium potatoes, not too large. But you can see how they're just frying up. And go ahead and set the timer for about 4 to 5 minutes, or you can just keep an eye on them and see how dark they get. Okay, so these have been cooking for about 2 minutes now, and you can see that they're cooking up nicely. They're not quite brown yet. So we go another 2 minutes and just keep letting them go. I just leave them alone. And we have one over here in the corner that's starting to brown up a little bit. But we want them to be a nice little golden brown. And we're going to let them go for another minute or 2, and then we're going to pull them out. So we'll be right back. Okay, these have gone for about 6 minutes, and they are done. You can see, I'm going to pull some out here. I'll pull one out. The nice golden brown that this has. That's about where you want it to be. You can fry them up if you like them a little crunchier, take them out sooner if you like them a little softer. I usually just start pulling them out and take the browner ones out first. And then what you're going to do, let me back this up a little bit. You see, remember that I have the plate with the paper towel? We're going to go ahead and we're going to start taking those out, and just listen to the sizzle. Fresh homemade French fries are amazing. They're so crunchy and soft, and we're going to salt them, and yum yum. So we're basically just putting them on this paper towel so that we can alleviate some of the grease that comes out. And I just kind of shake the grease off. That's why the tongs work a little bit better for me, but whatever you prefer. So just kind of shake those out. Shake that excess grease off. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Remember, you want to heat your oil up to about 400 degrees. So it's really hot. Shake that extra grease off. Now you can season these with whatever you want. You can smoke them up with some smoked paprika. You can season them with salt and pepper. You can season them with garlic powder, whatever you want to. I'm going to go ahead, I kind of just wipe some of the excess grease off with the paper towel. You can make a French fry sauce. Okay, so I'm just going to put these right on that plate, just like that. And what I'm going to use today to season these is, this is actually popcorn seasoning. It's a sea salt and pepper. And the reason I'm going to use this is it's a little finer grain of salt. Just gives it a little bit of an extra coating. You don't want to put too much. And we like pepper on our fries here, so we're going to go ahead and just stir those up. Now, you can use just regular sea salt or iodized salt. It doesn't have to be anything special. And those are nice and seasoned, and these are ready to go. They're crunchy. Delicious. Warm, salty, potatoey, mushy, crunchy, all the textures that you want. And who doesn't love French fries? So that's my version of an easy homemade French fry. I hope you learned something from this. I hope you get a chance to try it. As you can see, it takes just a few minutes, and you can dress these up however you want. Put whatever wonderful toppings, make cheese fries out of them, do whatever you want with these. But they're fast, easy, delicious, and very inexpensive because this is basically one small to medium potato. So until next time, next video, have a wonderful day. I hope you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this on your Facebook page with your family and friends. And until next time, next video, like I already said, have a wonderful day, everyone, and God bless.